very much to everyone, particularly the hydrocarbon processing group, and for this wonderful award in Kathleen's honor. I only wish you were here to accept it. And on the way here, I was thinking about that a little bit, what she would say if she was. And I know she would deflect all the credit to her team, which is just how she was. And to some extent, that was very accurate, but to a larger extent, without her vision and perseverance and leadership, there's no way the team would have been successful in what they did. Since she's not here, I'm gonna brag a little bit. So if you bear with me for a minute. Kathleen was an exceptional visionary, and even more importantly, she had the drive, the perseverance, and the ability to put her visions into reality. She made paradigm changes in companies and in industries. An example, she formed Accelerated Energy, which changed the whole LNG delivery industry. They ended up putting regasification units on LNG carriers. And what that did is it eliminated the need to have land-based import facilities that would regas and store. And so that you could do it on ship, you save hundreds of millions of dollars. What that in turn did is it allowed LNG to be viable economically to a lot of countries that couldn't have it otherwise. And those ships are used around the world right now. It's a really neat honor, I think, for her and what she did. Most recently, she started a private company in our home. That was in 2010 on her birthday. And that's called NextDecade. And that company was to develop LNG liquefaction plants, both on ships offshore as well as onshore. And recently, she took that company public with an initial valuation of $1 billion. Complementing her talents and adding to her success, I think, is she just had a big heart. She really cared about everyone's well-being, whether it was professionally or personally. She was a great mentor to a lot of people. Her philosophy was to find win-win situations, and that was with contractors, it was with suppliers, it was with customers, it was with employees, and she worked really hard to do that. I remember her flying to London to meet with our EPC contractor that had just come on and meet with the whole team. And her whole mission was to let them know that they were part of a bigger story, a bigger team. And she wanted to challenge them to challenge us and come up with better ideas as we were going through the whole process. How do we improve this? Don't just do what we tell you to do, help us out. How do we improve this? You've been through this a lot more than us. How do we make this a better, more efficient, more safe, better project? And they really took that to heart. In fact, the head executive of that EPC team pulled me aside a couple months ago, and he said in his 32 years in this business, he's never had that happen before, and it was extremely motivating to both him and to his team, which was, I took a lot from. I really appreciated him doing that. Kathleen truly was an amazing executive, and so on behalf of her, I'm thrilled to accept this award. Thank you very much.